Liv Morgan doing her best Chucky impression tonight.
This is a Divas Halloween Costume Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender for the Divas Championship. Joining Kelly Kelly, Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins.
And now, let's check out Mickie James, our newest diva here on Raw. Well, and that's Mickie James. Doesn't look like Mickie James at all. Well, I tell you who it does look like though.
Tommaso Ciampa looking like a god of war in that. While Ciampa has heard all the chatter from the locker room and social media, today is the day that we see the passing of the torch from the old guard to the new blood in NXT. Well, guess what? Ciampa is not just going to roll over and die today.
Look at Lady Gaga. I thought Layla was Snooki.
Caitlyn, please step forward.
Excuse me! Excuse me! I am the official consultant of SmackDown!
Priest could be one reckoning away. Oh! Another! Ghostface! That time with a lead pipe!
Get out of here! Get him out of here, Johnny! Come on! Jesus! Get him out of here! Don't touch him again! Come on! Don't touch him anymore!
Oh, rough! From behind, super kick by Gargano.
I don't think Priest is getting up.
Priest is out cold. Gargano, one final beat. Into the cover goes Gargano, and Gargano recaptures the North American Championship.
Here's your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Johnny Gargano.
Oh, Austin Theory.
He's back.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. From Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a new proposition. Your position is that of a failure. I'ma nail you to Jamie Noble's trailer, and then I dare you to run around and cause a scare. Give people the shakes and make them change their underwear. I'm on top, it's my fault that you're under there. You want a bear? Have Baldo shave his back hair. I'm fast, I gotta go, it's been a blast. Came out the locker room, stole Rey Mysterio's mask. Tried to get Taker's cast, but it was plastered on too tight. Beast, I gotta go about the hot wire's bike.
Liv Morgan doing her best Chucky impression tonight, but I don't think there will be any nightmares on Monday Night Raw. Not for the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, because let's be honest, Liv Morgan is obsessed with ruining Carmella's moneymaker.
Oh my God. I get it now. It's a new day as the Brood.
This is incredibly disrespectful.
Let's see if I can identify these three. Okay, it looks like we got Xavier on the left, who is playing the role of Edge.
Happy birthday.
We got Big E, who is playing the role of Gangrel. And that means Kofi is Christian.
Kofi's out here dressed like a young Paul Smackage. This is embarrassing. I cannot believe the disrespect being shown the Brood by the New Day.
It's an homage.
Grace, Halloween is tomorrow. Tonight's Mischief Night. They're having a little fun.
This music gives me chills, though.